Welcome back. Jackie, a 10-year-old from Ohio, was originally born as Jack. As a toddler, Jack was drawn to his sister's dolls and clothes and enjoyed dressing up in tutus. Turning 10 with tears in his eyes, he said to his parents, "I'm a girl on the inside." Within months, with his parents' help, Jack became Jackie. Tonight, 2020 is there as Jackie navigates her transition and meets relatives for the first time as a girl. Soon she'll begin taking puberty blockers, a controversial treatment to prevent her from going through male puberty.
In a very small town in rural Ohio, a place long on tradition and family values, a baby is born in the winter of 2001 who will change a family and a community. His name is Jack.
I was looking forward to raising a boy and throwing the ball around and going fishing, things like that.
Oh, Jack.
His parents, John and Jennifer, practice law in a firm John's father founded. They already have a daughter when Jack comes along. But early on, by the time he's only 18 months old, it's clear Jack is not a typical boy.
And I tried to get outfits for boys too, the firemen, the G.I. Joe. We had superhero costumes. Never ever wanted to put those on.
He adores the color pink, and he loves dancing in ballerina outfits and trying on frilly, sparkly tutus. At birthday parties, Jack lights up when he receives brand new Barbie dolls, tossing aside toy trucks. His sister Sagan is the first to ask the question.
When we were little, I said, "Jackie, do you really want to be a girl?"
The thought had crossed our mind that Jackie may be gay, and we were both okay with that. We didn't have any problem.
Yeah, I think Jackie was 2.5 to 3, and I started looking online just to see if I could find any information. And I found out what transgender was at that time, and I was kind of I wonder.
In elementary school, life is already tough.
Jack would get teased by other kids at school. They'd call him gay boy.
And they had since first grade.
Finally, a week after turning 10 years old, Jack, with tears in his eyes, tells his mother he has something he needs to say.
And I'm like, what is it? I don't know, it's not easy. I have to tell you something. I'm like, so I'm okay, tell me what you want to say. He was like, I'm a girl and I can't do this anymore. So, and I just,
What did you say?
I just say it's going to be okay.
But in truth, Jennifer and John are not so sure.
Well, it's going through my head, we need help, and I need to learn all about this.
They decide they have to take action.
Shortly after Jackie made the revelation to us, we decided we'd go for a trial run. So we let Jackie dress up in her sister's clothes.
They permit Jack to dress up at home, but they make him go to school as a boy. Each day becomes a battle.
It was a meltdown and tears, and I can't do it. I cannot put the boy clothes back on and go to school.
John and Jennifer find themselves at one of the biggest crossroads of their lives.
We thought that we might have to move to a different community just so that Jackie could transition and be a girl, and nobody would know that Jackie used to be a boy.
I think you're using a little too much of that.
Jackie, go get a Kleenex.
Yeah, go get some tissue.
Dr. Joanna Olson runs a highly regarded transgender youth clinic at Children's Hospital in Los Angeles. She believes there is only one thing parents in this position can do.
It's really important just to support your kid.
And what does support look like?
It's different for each kid. I mean, there are kids who absolutely cannot function unless they socially transition.
And Dr. Olson believes that the earlier in life kids make the social transition, the better.
We often will ask parents, would you rather have a dead son than an alive daughter? These kids have a suicide rate that is astronomical.
So there's no doubt in your mind that kids, little kids even, can feel that they're in the wrong body.
Absolutely. You don't make a decision about your gender identity. It's not something you decide.
Jack's grandfather, Richard, is not convinced.
I cannot accept that a 9 or 10-year-old can make decisions for himself or herself that will be life-lasting. I cannot accept that.
I knew I was a boy when I was 2 years old. I think everybody knows what gender they are at a very early age.
You don't see this as one of those childish kind of whims.
No, I certainly don't see this as a choice.
I think she was born that way.
And she was born that way.
A month after Jack tells his mother he's a girl on the inside, Jennifer and John decide to allow Jack to come out publicly as transgender. He will no longer be a boy, hiding his secret life as a girl at home.
I don't feel like we ever truly had a son. We had a daughter that was unfortunately born in the wrong body.
Now, her name is Jackie.
Jackie takes a lot longer to get ready in the morning now than Jack did. That's been an adjustment, I think, with the hair and the makeup and yeah, and needing Jennifer's help with it all.
You don't use the pronoun he anymore. You've abandoned it.
That's right.
Right.
So when someone you don't know comes up and says, "How many children do you have?"
Now I say I have 2 daughters.
She is poised to return to the 4th grade, this time as a girl. No longer Jack, but Jackie.
After the break, having decided to present to the world as a girl, we follow Jackie as she goes back to school and reconnects with her wider family, not all of whom approve of this life-changing decision.
Guess I'd say that this one's my top wig.
Prior to the change, Jack was the odd boy who played with the girls.
I guess like there and there.
But now, as Jackie, she's simply one of the girls.
Should I, with this skirt, go with this? Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to get an outfit for a pool party.